Alright, this is the start of our second round, and this hand has a lot of lands, but as a dissolve, it has a temple, so I don't think we can mulligan it. It's kind of where we want to be at anyways. So let's see what our opponent does. So we're going to go turn 1 temple, scry any lands to the bottom, keep almost everything else, and play Curative to turn 2, and have up dissolve on turn 3, and that's it. Alright, so he kept his 7. And let's see what we see. Bow. In the dark, I don't want bow. Like usually, you're supposed to play your scry lands once you know what your opponent has. But I don't think I want bow, and I don't regret that decision against like a white weenie deck. So we'll play Sylvan Caryatid. You played Boros Elite, so we can block it this turn. I would say go. Next turn, play Temple. Keep up Dissolve. Alright, Priest and Captain's pretty good. Let's play our Temple. I think I want that. Like, it's kind of awkward if he has Brave the Elements, but we could, like, it'd be a totally worse draw, so I think that's fine to keep. Alright, so nice. He's attacking first. So that means I get a block and then counter something. So block is Priest and Captain, so he doesn't get the soldier token. I take 1. Priest and Captain. Oh. Supposed to counter that. Well, let's see. If he has Brave, it's really bad for me. But I think I'm willing to run it. If he doesn't, it's really good for me. Like, I'm glad I didn't counter that. We'll see. Looks like he has Brave. Yep. That's pretty bad for me. So we're taking 5 next turn. And we're not going to Detention Sphere our Caryatid. So let's play a white source tap so we can guarantee Supreme Verdict or Elspeth. Elspeth would be pretty good here. So probably should have just countered it. Try again and play like another threat. But like if he doesn't have the Brave, it's really good for me. But of course they always have it. So just block here. Wouldn't mind drawing like a Supreme Verdict. He gets a soldier. We're at 14. Another Boros Elite. Okay, Fog, huh? That's not bad. I think I do want to Fog this turn. Just keep like soldier tokens off the board. I could like just take it this turn actually, and then hopefully he might use a Brave the Elements. I think I'm willing to do that. Like, take, was it 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, go to 5, then he might like Brave the Elements to try to kill me. I'll just Fog. I think it's worth the risk. Like, I can cast Elspeth next turn, I'll have 7 mana, and like to Elspeth and to Fog if that's necessary. Nope, just a land. Alright, so we draw a lot of lands. Still more lands. Okay, so we have to Fog this turn. Hopefully play something I'm just going to snap counter or whatever it is and try to dig deeper. Let's see if it lets me go to blockers. Yep. So a Revelation won't actually keep me alive, I don't think. It'd be for 5. Go up to 10 and take 2, 4, 7. You know, we have to chump block with a Caryatid in that case. Really nothing. Okay. Well, that's a start. Attention Sphere. I don't know if I want to take the Precinct Captains or the Boros Elites. Taking the Elites, I actually have to do that so I can stay alive. Might just have red cards in his hand. And that way I take 4, I go to 1. Hopefully I draw like a Supreme Verdict. Or Rev. Rev would actually, I think, keep me alive now. There's not more lands. Even Elspeth would be fine. So I don't think he has a Brave. He's probably just putting around Supreme Verdicts. And we just drew a bunch of islands. He never played a spell. For me to counter. Okay. Wow, even more lands. Alright, so that didn't work out as well. Just a little flooded. That's okay, it happens. For this matchup, I think I might just want Ratchet Bomb over the Dissolve. Because like Archangel can get War Priested, or not War Priest, Banisher Priest. These can trade, buying a chump block. I think this is fine. Looking back, like Bo would have been awesome against him. So I should have kept that. We can maybe bring in Needle. Take out like an evolution, put in a Needle. So we can name Mutavault because that's a problem. I won't have to worry about dealing with that. Alright, so we just got a little mana flooded, but I think the deck's fine. And we'll see if this works out. We have to watch out about Glare Heresy coming in. If he's 2 colors, you have to worry about like Necromancer or Boros Charm or Lev Sky Knight. Doesn't worry about that too much, it doesn't really do anything. But we didn't see another color, so we don't know. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so we are going to play first. This hand's fine. We have a Supreme Verdict, Carrotids, Scrylands out the wazoo. Our opponent kept his 7. We'll just play a Temple of Mystery. Don't want that, we got enough lands. So our opponent's deciding which one drop to play. Okay, Soldier. I'm just going to play Untap Land, White Source, luckily, and Sylvan Carriage. So I might have been right, probably right to play Temple of Triumph turn 1. Because we had an untapped green source with Breeding Pool. So we're of course going to block. Play a Temple. Alright, that's good. Especially when Jace is good here, especially when he can protect it. So we're just gonna play another Carrotid. I know he has Supreme Verdict, but I want him to overextend. I'd rather lose Carrotids and like have him be out of stuff after we Verdict. So we're taking 2, going to 16. Precinct Captain, okay. So I'm just gonna play an untap land. It's Jace. So we're easy evens out like it's pretty close. It's either tapping a Carrotid or taking 2. I'd rather protect the Jace as much as I can. So just +1, say go. Depending on what he plays, he might minus it in my Supreme Verdict. He still has only 2 lands. I'd rather just like keep this Jace and like hold this Supreme Verdict as long as I possibly can. So they're all coming at Jace, okay. He could Brave the Elements, which I don't care too much about. Like Jace would go to 1, but we still have it. Just whatever. Block some of his guys. Jace goes to 3. Alright, so now we're going to Supreme Verdict. Let's minus first to make him think we're looking for something, because Elspeth. Alright, we're definitely taking that. We could have scryed first, but yeah, definitely should have scryed first. Like, we could have drawn stuff we needed, though. Play this. I guess we could use that. And we'll cast Supreme Verdict. So we lose our Carrotids, but I feel fine about this. We have a Jace. We're gonna have 6 lands and an Elspeth next turn. He could have a Glare of Heresy. He only has 4 cards in hand. That's still a lot, but I think we're fine. Like, he's mana screwed. Could have like 3 drops. Could have like Frontline Medic. Okay. So we got the Jace. Play untap land. Play Elspeth. Make 3 soldiers and say go. So we're just gonna triple block here. He can't brave to kill Jace because there's a -1 shield floating around. We gotta worry about brave. Like, we could -2 Jace here, draw some cards, or we can just try to wait turn. I feel comfortable with waiting. Alright, so he's attacking Jace. So we're just gonna triple block. So he's gonna kill 1 soldier, and we should be able to kill his captain. He could brave here, but that, like, if he's braving here, like, I'm very happy. So I feel like we're in control of this game. I think we should just be fine. What I have to worry about is like Sky Knight, another creature. Okay, Glare. He did have Glare. I'm actually going to cash this Jace in, because we have another Jace. And with the Elspeth gone, we need more action. So we're going to take the Supreme Verdict. I keep still getting used to Temples and Jace. So I should be doing this first anyways. Don't think I want that. I think I just want something like a Rev or something splashy. Like an Aethelene. I'm just gonna minus it. Needle and Carotid. I don't think I care about the Carotid here. Scryline's not bad. Scryline lets me dig deeper. I'll take the Needle though, just because I can name Mutavault, and it's something I don't have to worry about. Say go. So just looking for like a Revelation. We only have 1 Urban Evolution now. This would have been an Urban Evolution. Boros Elite. Into nothing, okay. So I mean, that makes me think that he doesn't have any more 2 drops. So I can name a Johnny here if I want to preemptive it. I don't think so. Like, I don't care too much. Alright, Precinct Captain. I'm fine with minusing here. Just want to draw more cards. Okay, Summon Legion's pretty good. But I'm not going to play it. I'm actually just sideboard out because I saw the Glare. I shouldn't take the lands. Because yeah, it's too slow. I can just play Aethelene. I'll play this Temple. Put down the bottom. Play our Aethelene and say go. leave out fog in case anything goes horribly wrong. But I should look up 2 blue. Don't think it'll matter, but should have done it anyways. So now if he plays a Johnny like and tries to jump and kill something, kill my Jace, I can just fog, and then attack back and kill the Johnny. So this is what I like. This is what I just love doing in Magic. I recently saw a streamer, and they talked about how they're not gonna play decks, even if they're more powerful. They're not gonna play decks that they don't like playing. And I'm gonna try to do that more. But like, it's hard because I like showcasing different decks through my videos, and I don't like playing every kind of deck, but I like trying to show off every deck. But this is one deck I do like playing. I like sitting back, killing stuff, drawing cards. Okay, so he has 5 cards in hand. He didn't play anything. Play Jace. I'm actually gonna take out the Aether lane. If he I'm not gonna make it unblockable. If he wants to block it, that's fine. He did not block it. Like, I'm okay with like him chump blocking, because the less creatures he has, the longer the game's gonna go anyways. Like, and that's good for me. So let's make him an 8/1. Blink him out. Play a land. And say go. Like, I don't ever want to hold lands, try to bluff. I just want to play as many lands as I can so I can eventually Revelation or do multiple things in a turn. So I wonder how many lands he's playing. He must have, like, I don't know if he's just gotten really unlucky or if he's like only playing like 18 lands or something very, very light. He's only drawn 2. Okay, yeah. The Vine. I'm going to give him the Vine next turn. Alright. Let's go back to sideboarding. I don't want to summon Legion. So we're on the draw now. So it's either Needle or Urban Evolution. I think I want the other Urban Evolution. Just more card draw. So an ideal hand of like turn 2 Carotid with a Supreme Verdict on turn 3, or just a Supreme Verdict at all. So our opponent sideboarded and definitely went up cards, but didn't take anything out. Okay, so we got Carotid, got Needle, we got Carotid. We're not gonna mulligan it. Only have 2 normal lands. We don't have Supreme Verdicts. Hopefully the Carotids can buy me time. Alright, so that's like the best one drop I want to see. Like, it's gonna be better for him later, but right now it doesn't. It only deals 1 damage. We'll keep that. So probably take 1. I'll play like a Priest and Captain or Sky Knight. Yeah, Priest and Captain. Okay. So we go to 19, and we're gonna play our untapped land, not take damage. Play our Carotid. The next one, we'll play Gatekeeper, get Plains, tap the Plains, and the Carotid for the other Carotid. Most of course plays. Oh, there's Mutavault. Why not just play Mutavault? Okay. So he has Banish or Priest still in there. Good thing I didn't play this guy yet. So we're taking 1 again. So we're gonna Needle his Mutavault. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just gonna play Gatecreeper. Get a Plains, play the Needle, and say go. Next turn we can Jace. It's kind of scary. We're still at 18 though. We still have a ton of life. So we're not anywhere close to dead. And we have action, so. So we'll name Mutavault. And just say go. So next turn we can shock ourselves to play Jace +1, or we can just play tap land Carotid, say go. So this turn, I think I'm just gonna block, chump block, Boros Elite with the Gatecreeper. We're gonna just take it. I'm going to 13. I think I should be fine. Like, I want chump block next turn. I think. So then I'm going to 11 after the shock land. Oh, it's not going to chump block next turn if I play Jason plus. It's just a block. Okay. So now he's thinking about whether or not. Okay, so he's going to play around Supreme Verdict. Which is good. Play this untapped. Plus 1 it. So now we're just looking for like a Supreme Verdict. So we got our Planeswalker. We don't have any white, like, I didn't play Detention Sphere because it's a Brave the Elements. He has 4 cards in his hand, and I don't want to worry about that. So we're going to block the Boros Elites and the Priest and Captain, and it looks like Jace is going to take 1. He could Brave, and Jace will take 4, and that's like fine by me. Let's always yield to that. So block here, block here. So it looks like he's just mono white. I haven't seen any other lands out of 3 games. It's pretty unlikely. Jace is at 4. I think I should play another Curated. I could take 2 to Urban Evolution. Ooh, Sky Knight. Okay. I'm going to try to take the Sky Knights with this. Like, he can, alright, so he didn't Brave. He might have, like, Glare. Plus this. I'm going to shock myself to play my last Curated in my hand. Now I don't really want Supreme Verdict. I think I just want a Revelation. I don't feel like I need a minus Jace yet. This is doing just fine. He probably has Glare. Jace is in not real danger of dying. He's still at 5. A Brave doesn't kill it or me yet. Okay, Judge is familiar. Okay, that's something I don't care about. So does he have a Glare? Actually, I kind of do care about this because he can sack it to counter my Urban unless I pay 1. I think I'll just pay 1. If that's what he wants to do. I'll just tap a Curated. I'm just going to plus Jace anyways. Oh, that's not what even what he wanted to do. Okay. We'll play that, and we'll play Temple Guard and have more open white mana. We'll say go. So we have Attention Sphere in case something goes bad. But I think I'm just going to play 8th lane here. Priest not going Ultimate Jace, take the best card of his deck, get another Jace, plus it. So he's kind of floating out, but like I stabilize pretty well. No. We have 7 lands. We can play 8th lane. If he has like 2 Banisher Priests or something. Well, we have the Carotids too, so I'm not too worried. So Jace is pretty close to ultimating. I don't think he's another color. We're at 9 lives. Like, let's say he has red and goes double Boros Charm. We're not dead yet. I'm actually I'm gonna make him unblockable. Let's Temple and see what's going on. I don't think I even want that. So let's this can't be blocked. Oh, he has another Mute Vault too. Okay. So I'm just gonna make it for 6. I guess I could make it for 7. Put him on a 3-turn clock. We have enough mana to do that. and like leave plenty open for blinking. We don't have any counter spells, so. So a good thing about the needle and like shutting down his mutavaults just takes out a complete angle his deck works at. So if he does a Johnny and he jumps the Boros Elite, I'll take 4. Okay, so I'm not dead to that. Let's exile this. So Jace is at 8, so I'm just gonna ultimate next turn and then get another Jace. And then take a look at his deck, try to figure out what's in his hand from there, see if he has a Brave the Elements. Oh, and we drew another Jace. Okay. Okay, for our deck, actually I'm gonna cast an Urban Evolution because we have a Jace. That's kind of, I don't want Elspeth because he can. I just want more cards. Okay, Spear, Soldiers, Precinct Captains, Needles, Dread Militants, Banisher, a Johnny, Brave. He has 3 Braves, so he probably has 1 in his hand. He has Fortify. I guess if you're White Weenie, that's fine. If I take as a Johnny, I can actually kill him this turn. So I can double strike the 8th lane. So that seems good. It's interesting. It gives you like cancel after you pick your cards to cast. It's been a while since I also submitted a Jace Online. Not since like Block Constructed of single Return to Ravnica when that was the only set. So let's draw some lands, draw some spells, play some lands. Don't need that. Nope. So he should be dead here. I can't think of what he can do. Might have Celestial Flare. So I'm glad I attacked for 7. Not just like 5 last turn or 6. Well, 6 would have done it too, but this way it's lethal. See Johnny. Spirit would have been okay too. I can pick off his guys, my guys get bigger to block. But this is fine, just kills them. Let's see. It's always moment of tension. Like, if he has a Celestial Flare, I just kill him a couple turns anyways. Nope, he didn't have anything. We would have played Jason plus it, and Rev would have come out 2 turns later. Alright, so we're 2-0. We're doing pretty well. We beat Mono Black. We beat Aggro deck. I know it's just White Weenies, so maybe it's a little budget version, but I still think it's played out pretty similar to like a White Black or White Red deck. And alright, so that's round 2, and we'll see you at the start of round 3.